And good morning. I believe we are live. This is Diana Beyersdorfer on Enlightened World Network this morning. Going to join you today for a beautiful meditation. It's all about presence today. So not presence as in Christmas, but presence as in being present in the truth of who you are. What does it feel like? What does it feel like when you come into the presence of higher dimensional beings like angels or loved ones? For me, this is all rooting from one thing. It is the divine presence of soul, of what we can experience through the loss of our physical love on planet Earth. So I want to take you through a little story, and I hope that a few of you will join me through this story. And I'm going to call in my guides and angels to help with the enhancement of the energy that is in the room today, so that anyone that joins me now or anytime in the future can experience that beautiful energy of presence. So what is the energy of presence? When I say that, and that's what I named it, I hope that you can allow yourself to go to that place of knowing that you are an energy being long before you came into physical, that there is so much more to you than you can even imagine. And I have been gifted with the ability to experience the energy of you, of those who enter this beautiful realm of meditation with me. I can feel your energy join in. I can feel the energy of angels. I can feel the energy of my guides, my soul team, as they enter this beautiful space with us. So we're creating an energy space through our imagination, through the connection that each one of us has with one another. We are all energetically from the same being, and we are all energetically connected. So therefore, if we're all energetically connected, we are still very connected to those that we feel that we have lost. There's that name, that word or phrase that we use. I lost my husband. I used to say it a lot. I lost my husband 7.5 years ago to cancer. And so that was a big part of my identity. I identified with the loss. And then shortly after his passing, he showed me that there was no loss, that his energy was still so much a part of my being. And so he taught me to experience the energy of the soul. And so I would love to share that with everyone that joins me today. Hello, Eli. I see you. I see that we've got one in the room. Just continue to come in. I'm calling in and I'm centering myself, coming into my own energy of presence. And I would love for you to do the same, remembering that you are a soul long before you became physical, that you and I are perfectly connected, that we have this channel of energy that runs between us, each one of us. I was spending a lot of time, we've been doing a lot of energy with the trees, a beautiful group, Sharon Karn and Kira. We've all been doing this beautiful series, or beginning a series on the energy of trees. And I sat in the forest again yesterday talking about the way that the energy is passed from tree to mushroom to all this different plant life, the way that they communicate. And we are so much the same as those trees. We all have those beautiful root systems that we can push down into the earth, and we can connect with one another. The trees are showing us how connected we all are. Once again, the energy of presence. If you are energy, then you are not stuck in the body. This part of you, the most beautiful part of you, can move throughout the body, can move out of the body. I'm sure many of us that will join me today have had out-of-body experiences. This meditation is to remind you of what you really are, that you are not in that cage, that body. You're not just stuck there, that your energy can move throughout the earth. You can go to different places. When your imagination takes you to the moon, you are going to the moon. When your dreams take you to another place, you are going to another place. Your energy can go freely. And so can the energy of those that you feel that you have lost, which is what we were talking about. So within 2 to 3 days, Steve made sure that I knew that his energy was still very much alive and very much present with me. And since then, he has made himself known to me and to many others, just energetically. And I can feel him enter the room just as soon as I say his name. His energy is right behind me right now, and always over to the right ear. That was always his favorite place right here, whisper in my ear. So I would love for you to join me in this energy of presence today, to be still with me for just a few minutes. I want you to feel the energy of who you truly are, and I want you to experience those loved ones. Maybe there's someone that you've been longing to find contact with. Maybe today will be that day. It just requires that belief to shift a little. The belief that they're gone. They're not gone. They're right here present with you. So today, let me introduce you to your beautiful guides, your angels that are around you at all times. You are so loved. You are so protected. You are so gifted. So take a big breath now, feeling the energy of these loved ones, their ancestors, so much love coming into the room. And they surround us with this beautiful energy. And it feels as if you're being wrapped up like a bear hug. They just come around you, or almost sometimes it feels like a warm blanket on a cold day, just coming in around me, surrounding me with this beautiful energy of love. And I would love for you to experience that same feeling. You are surrounded also by loved ones right now. So taking a big breath and making yourself comfortable, really important now to make yourself comfortable, to be present, not so much thinking of your physical. Yes, I know your physical is here or will come in and join this meditation when you're good and ready, when your soul says it's time. There's always perfect timing. But for where you are right now, I want you to make yourself comfortable, and I want you to remember that energy that is within you is who is joining me. Taking in a big breath, pulling yourself into your core. Feel that beautiful energy right there in the center of you. You're like a star. You're like this beautiful energy of the sun living within you. Right there in that core of you is this beautiful energy of love, of light. Just like the earth, at her core, she has a star. So do you. You're just like Mother Gaia. So remember that star that's within you now. And I want you to take a big breath, and I want you to breathe into that space. And as you breathe into that space, allow it to expand. Feel it growing bigger and bigger. Taking in this energy, this beautiful energy that's coming in. Angels are assisting. And continue to breathe it into your heart space. Make it bigger and bigger and bigger. So beautiful. I'm thanking all of the guides and angels and loved ones that have joined us today. I know that there are many loved ones coming into this space longing to make a connection with those who decide to join us. I want you to feel your feet now down on the earth. You're standing on the earth. Your feet are bare. The earth is bare. You have stepped on this earth so many times that it is just worn. It feels like a hardwood floor, even though it's the earth. It is worn down to smoothness. And your feet are standing on it once again. And as you stand there, I want you to feel those beautiful roots, your root system come out through your feet and just go down and join in with Mother Gaia. She is pulling you, drawing your energy down into the core. Feel those roots pulling. Trees don't know where their roots are supposed to go. They just go. They just do it by nature. So do you. Let your roots go down deeply into the earth, connecting with the earth and with all that lives on the earth and all that has ever lived on the earth. Coming all the way back to your ancient self, the one who knew that you were just so alive. Your spirit is so alive. We're letting go of the physical pains and discomforts today. We're releasing those things that no longer serve us. So as your roots go down into the earth, you're allowing that energy that is no longer serving you, those things, heavy weights all over you. Just let them go. Let them go. Run right on down through and into your feet and down through those roots. And let the earth take that for you. Let her take it. She will recycle, just like she recycles our oxygen into takes the carbon dioxide and turns it into oxygen. She takes those old energies and she renews them and refreshes them. So letting her recycle that old energy that is you, you can feel it as it lifts and pulls away from you, and you begin to feel lighter. Your joy starts to come back. Feel that joy. Take a big breath. You can feel that energy as she suddenly lifts. You let go of some heavy weight, and like a hot air balloon, that energy inside of you just came up higher. You just let go of some weight. I felt that shift. Beautiful. Now feel yourself getting taller, stronger. That energy is moving up your legs and into your spine. And it's searching out anything, any of those lower vibrational energies, those pains, those things that you decided you're going to hold on to this. This is my trauma. I get to hold this. I get to talk about it all the time. I get to tell people how hard my life has been. Those things that you've been holding on to and sharing, they want you to release those things. This is just a short little blip. This lifetime is a short little blip in all of the massive lifetimes that you have had. It's a tiny little second. It is not as important as we've been led to believe. You can have fun. You can enjoy yourself. You can let go of that heavy baggage. You can release it. You don't have to hold things against people. You don't have to hold on to anger or pain or fear. You can let go of these things. And it's time to bring in now that, for just a moment, bring in your inner child, that child that's holding on to those old traumas that she has learned because she was so young and didn't have the capability to sort out why she was being treated the way she was. She held it. It became truth to her. She deserved to be treated that way. She did not deserve it. Just because she believes that she deserved it, just because she took on that belief, does not make it true. You did not deserve to be mistreated when you were little and helpless. And so now, I would love for you to release that. Be willing to let it go. Let go of those pains that no longer serve. I want you to pull that little girl in your lap and give her the love that you always wanted, that she wanted when she was little, or he. Whatever it was that they needed. They wanted to sit with grandma and be told stories. They wanted mom and dad to sit and play. They wanted to go play at the beach. They wanted to be pushed on the swing. All of those things. You get to be that for that little one now. That is who you are. You have to love that little one the way that you longed to be loved when you were small. So see yourself taking that little child to the swings, giving her a good push way up high in the sky so she can touch the moon. Do you remember playing that game? And take a big breath and enjoy that happiness in that little one as she gets your attention. It's like, oh, thank you so much for coming to play with me. Can you feel that solid energy? She is so full of energy and imagination, and she's so needed in your life. This imagination is so powerful. If we could only remember how powerful we were when we were small. So she's trying to remind you now, and as she looks out, she's swinging. She sees the world differently. It's brighter now. It's more happy. The trees are more green. The birds are singing. There's butterflies. Maybe a big rainbow stretches across the sky, and she grabs it as she swings up to it. She grabs it and she uses it as a slide, and she slides on down that rainbow right to her pot of gold, to her treasure. What has she found? She's found lockets and all kinds of little trinkets in her pot of gold. It's just full of costume jewelry, and she loves it so much, and she begins to put it on around her neck. You can see her. She's putting big old bobbly earrings on her ears, the little clip-on ones. She doesn't have any holes yet, but she's got clip-ons, and she clips them. They pinch a little, but she's okay with that. She likes it. She likes the way she looks. She reminds herself of her great-grandmother. Looking so pretty now. She goes over to the water, and she can look at her reflection. There's a beautiful pool of water here. It's so clear and shiny, so reflective. So she looks down and she sees her pretty little face, and she sees those big bobbly earrings on her ears, and she laughs, she giggles. She loves it. Oh, she rubs her hands together. She loves this game. Can you enjoy this moment with that little inner child of your own? Can you see her having this kind of fun? Maybe if you were a guy and you want to see a little boy, you might see him playing in the dirt with his trucks and cars. His treasure was full of little Hot Wheels. Oh, we love Hot Wheels. And he's building tracks, and he's got trucks. There's dump trucks that the back comes up and dumps dirt. And there's bulldozers and there's diggers, and he's digging in the dirt. And oh, he loves getting dirty. He wipes it across his face. He's got dirt all over his face. And oh, it's so much fun. Maybe a little water. Once he goes and gets himself a cup of water and he starts to make a mud pit so he can dig in the mud. That's even better. Wet dirt is even better than dry dirt. Oh, he's having so much fun. And there's no worries. He's not worried that mom's going to get angry, that his clothes are dirty. He's just having fun. He might even roll in it like a little piggy. Just the more dirt, the better. Little boys love dirt. Sometimes little girls do too. I know I did. So my little girl's going to go join this little boy and we're just going to play in the dirt. We're going to dig holes. We're going to make roads. Wow, it's so much fun here. Feel your spirit as you play. Feel that part of you, that presence of the inner child. What does that inner child feel like to you? Take a moment. Feel it all the way into your heart. I feel joy. I feel light. I feel happy. That's what it's like to be a child. Do you remember? You had no worries. You were just a happy little person. So I want you to settle in for a little bit and just play. Be still with this child. Just remember what it was like to be that little powerful being that was full of imagination, that could see the world exactly the way she thought it should be. When I was young, I would walk through the woods and I would see dragonflies and I would think that's a fairy or a real dragon. Little bitty dragons flying around. I was always waiting for them to blow fire. Do you remember what you believed in when you were little? You believed that Santa Claus was going to bring you the most amazing gifts. You believed that he could fly through the sky. You believed in the magic and the wonder of all things. Everything was so magical. Little children are so powerful. That imagination is such a powerful tool, and we put it away for some reason. And I'm asking you today to be in that playful space of the inner child and to remember who you are. To remember that your soul is a child, is very playful, full of life. Remember that little person. I know you feel old and tired maybe lately. It's been a very exhausting energy on the planet. Remember the little child who runs. She runs and she doesn't get tired and she plays and she just has so much fun. Do you remember who you are? Now take a big breath and just pull all of that beautiful energy of your imagination of the inner child fully right there in your heart space and hold her as if you're caressing. Just grab her in a big hug and hold her. Lift her up on your lap. Let her sit with you. What does she feel like? What does her energy feel like? For me, it's like a little bundle of life, just absolute bursting with so much potential. And breathe. Breathe in that energy. Remember that's you. It's okay to breathe her right in. Remember who you are. I would like for us to go one step further now. I don't know who's joining me or who will join me in the future, but I feel like there is the energy of loved ones here that so want to be noticed and felt by you. For me, it was the desperation of finding Steve again that brought me to his energy. There is a sense of desperation that brings us back to a sense of who we are and who we're trying to spend time with. Was it your great-grandmother? Was it your grandma? Was it your mom or your dad or your sister or your brother or baby, a child? Who can you go to now? Who do you want to spend time with? If you were able to spend time with anyone right now, anyone that's already passed, that is in spirit now, it may be a famous figure. It could be Princess Diana. It could be George Washington, whoever you think that you'd love to spend time with. Make it someone that you can make a true connection with, that you know what their energy feels like. For me, it was Steve. And when I call in Steve, I feel my energy shift. I feel him join me as if we're one. There he is. Think of that person that you're trying to reach out to now. Take a breath and just breathe into that core of you that we've been playing with. Right where that little inner child is, where that beautiful energy of imagination. You're open. Everything is real. It's all real. Now take a breath. Call them in. Say their names out loud. Steve, I would love for you to join us here today. Here's my Batman. Who's the one that you would love to speak to or to spend time with? Now, I want you to imagine that without a physical body, there's no need to talk with vocal cords. We energetically communicate with one another. I often hear the messages that Steve or Spirit or angels would give to us, but they don't give it to me in words. They give it to me in energy, and I translate it into words. And there's big words trying to come through right now. There is so much love for us in this space where we gather together, where we allow for those that we have lost, what we think have lost, to enter the space. You create this big, beautiful bubble. It's safe. We're protected. We've already called in angels to protect us. And we're in this safe space, and we're calling in those loved ones that we miss so much, that we just want to spend a few minutes with. And this room feels like it's surrounded by this beautiful energy of love. Ancestors are entering, and see them stepping in. And taking a big breath. Remember to breathe. Remember to pull that air into the center of you. It starts to take over your vocal cords. You can feel it. I just felt a big shift up in the throat. You've been holding your voice back. You've been quiet. You haven't wanted people to know who you really are. You don't want to tell people that you feel the energies of loved ones around, or you've been quiet about who you are. And they're asking now to just go ahead and clear, if it's okay, to clear that beautiful energy in your throat. Let yourself speak. Let the angels speak through you. Voice of the Spirit, let it come through. If I could give you that energy, if I could just tell everyone on the planet what it's like to feel what it is to be out of body, to feel only that love, that absolute, pure, perfect love that you are. If only I could share that with everyone on the planet. Wake you up and let you feel your truth. No more looking in the mirror and cutting yourself down and feeling insignificant or having to hush your voice. You are that you are that you are. You are amazing. You are a creator of love. You're a creator of so much life. Look around you at this beautiful world. You are a part of all of that, every little bit of it. And when you come out of this body, that you think that this is all you are, and when you step out of this body, you will remember that you are a piece of all of this. I remember the day that Steve showed me that. I was so worried about people had told me that he would come to me as yellow butterflies and rainbows, and I thought, is that true? Is that possible that he could come to me? I had more rainbows that year than I've ever seen. Yellow butterflies, even when it was cold out in November, really cold, a yellow butterfly flew by my face and made sure to make a show of it. And flew away. I still see so many yellow butterflies and so many rainbows. And I realized one day as I was walking and I felt his energy with me, I realized that what he was trying to show me was, yes, of course, I am the yellow butterflies. Yes, I am the rainbows. I am the red birds. I am everything that you see. I am in the trees. I am all. We become everything when we step out of the body. We are in all things. There is no limitation. You can come, your loved ones can show themselves as anything that they'd like to show themselves as. They can show up in the middle of your dreams. They can do so much as they learn and they show you how much they love you in so many beautiful ways. So I want you to take a big breath now. I want you to envision that loved one stepping through the trees. We're out in this beautiful forest. Our feet are bare and on the earth. We're perfectly grounded and protected. And as we stand here in this beautiful circle together, I want you to see them. One way that sometimes helps is envisioning a beautiful fire right in the center of our circle. And in the smoke and in the flames, if you look closely, you can see a face. Take a moment. Let them come through to you. In faith, you have to trust that they can do this. See them coming to you now. Sometimes it brings emotions. Sometimes it makes you want to cry. I feel as if sometimes I feel Steve's emotions. The difficulty that it is to be separate from those that you love on both sides of the veil. But just know that when that emotion comes, that's them. Hello, they're saying. And then they give you a big hug, and I want you to feel the energy of that hug wrap around you right now. Feel it. Make sure you breathe. The first time this happened for me, I couldn't even breathe. I was afraid to breathe. I thought if I took a breath, he would go away. But they don't go away. They just loosen up the grip a little bit. They remember, oh yeah, she's still human. She's got to breathe. So take a big breath. Draw all that love in. Feel it wrapping around you. You are hugging your loved one as much as they are hugging you. Your energies are joined. And this is a place that you can come back to at any moment. And any second that you begin to miss them, you can take that moment to remember that they are the birds, that they are the wind that touches your face, the sun that shines down and turns the little freckles on your face. That's them. They're creating freckles. They caress your face with that beautiful warmth of the sun. They shine down as the stars. They grow in your lawn as the grass and the wildflowers. They buzz around as bees. They come to you in any way they can to try to remind you that they are there, that they are present still. But this is the energy of presence. The energy of presence never dies. It's always in existence. It never goes away. It just changes form. They can change form into anything that they would like. They might come as an angel. They might come to you stepping in. You might feel their energy in another human sometimes. You can feel them in any way. They can step in and join you in so many ways. My grandmother came back through my child to show me that she's still present. They do these things because they love you so much and they want so much to show you that they are still here. I know you can feel them right now. That's what this is all about this morning, is feeling the energy of presence, the energy of the angels. What does it feel like when I call an angel? I feel completely protected. I feel wrapped up in love. I feel home. I feel like I am me again. Remember that. I know the world is difficult sometimes and it feels so lonely. They are reminding you today that they are in all things. They're in that flower that you pick up and smell. Oh, it smells so sweet. That's them. They send you those beautiful roses. Beautiful energy coming up into the throat now. Let yourself clear. Let this energy come up through the throat. Might feel like a big yawn. Bring it on up. Blow it out. That was something you did not need. That was energy that just shifted and released. And sometimes you'll feel this big energy come into the throat, and it's because words want to come through your mouth, because the angels want to speak through you, or loved ones want to speak through you. Just let it. Just let it come out. It's always words of love. It's always, I love you. I love you. Please hang in there. Please keep being the amazing soul that you are. You are so loved and so supported. You are never alone on this planet. That's what they want you to have. You are never alone. We are here always with you. We are protecting you. We are caring for you. We are providing. You are not alone. You take another big breath. Energy is just moving beautifully right in the core. Feel that center of you right now with healing energy that's coming through to you right now. Take it all in. Beautiful. And I want you to remember that they are right there, that they have not gone anywhere. They've settled right in with you. Whenever you long for that loved one, all you have to do is reach. Just say their name. Just say it. And they come in. Just like the Batman. Steve has always been my Batman. He just comes dropping in. Bloop, here I am. Hi, Vita. I'm almost done. I hope that you'll go back and watch. It's all about reconnecting with those that you love this morning. Or with angels, with loved ones, whoever it is that wants to come and spend time with you. And I know that that you have loved ones around you. So take another big breath. We're beginning to close this out now. I can feel the energy of love that surrounds us in this beautiful space. There's no separation. There's no ending to this type of time of meditation. Your loved ones have no time. They have no limitations. They don't go, oh, I'm too busy to go spend time with my loved ones. They just evaporate into the space. There they are. Here I am. I can be in a million places at one time. That's what Steve told me. He's like, why do you think that we're limited? There is no limitation. The only limitation that we have is this physical body that we cling to. So glad, Vida. I'm so glad that you're part of my life. All right, so take one more big breath and pull all this beautiful energy, gather it up and keep it. Just wrap it all up around you. And as you're pulling all this love and you're gathering and just breathing it in, asking Archangel Michael to wrap a beautiful blue bubble around each one of us coming back into our own space. The energies of the angels and the loved ones are starting to separate a little bit, pull away. They're still so close. Please don't feel like that's sad. They're just giving you that space again. Thank you for the love to Batman and Christian. Yes, both so present. Such beautiful souls. Good friends. I see them standing there arm in arm. Buddies. Just like we are. All right, beautiful. Such a beautiful energy in the space. Just settling right into the core. It makes me want to yawn. I can feel it in my throat. I'll take one more big breath. Pull all that beautiful healing into the center of your core. Remember who you are. This is you. You are the butterflies. You are the bees. You are the flowers. You are all of nature, the blue sky and the clouds. All of it. That's what you are. At the core of who you are everything. Remember that. Gather it all up and be you today. One more big breath. Take all this in. There's so much beautiful energy. And wrap yourself all up in it. Archangel Michael's made you all nice and safe in this blue bubble. So enjoy that safe feeling today. Enjoy this beautiful energy of presence. Let it wrap around you today as you go through your day. Remembering that you are so much more than this physical body. Thank you for being a part of my world, the core of beauty. Yes, it's so beautiful, isn't it? The core of beauty is all within you. It's in this center. You are all of creation. Enjoy it today. Go out, look around and see it and say, oh, that's me. Everyone that you see, that's me. Everything that I see, that's me. I am a part and within all of this. I am a part of the trees in the forest. I am a part of all of this beauty. I can create clouds in the sky that are whatever shape I want because they come from me. All of it's coming from my core. Your environment is coming from you. You are the creator. Create the most beautiful, imaginative creation today that you can come up with. And remember that little child we were working with a little while ago. Bring that little one with you and let that child create some magic today. I look forward to experiencing the magic that you've created. I hope that you will enjoy the magic that I am creating. We are all in this together. I love you guys so much. I hope that you'll pass this meditation around, that others will enjoy it, and remember who they are. Wake up today. You are an amazing being, creator, beautiful, amazing, incredible. Love you so much. Take good care of yourselves today. Bye.